300 episodes, guys. Can you believe it? It's ridiculous how long I've been doing this, how much time I've spent playing this game for this series. We're on our second channel. We've done all sorts of things. We've seen amazing changes. You know, this was one of the first series I started on my old YouTube channel. I mean, it's still a current YouTube channel, but anyway. And I've learned how to be a YouTube person in large through this series. I mean, you could say how well I've learned, but I've definitely learned something. If you go back to that first episode, oh man, I don't even like it. I only keep those first episodes up because it wouldn't make much sense to not have them, would it? Miss all the early content in the game. But man, alright, so I had wanted to have something like amazing to do this episode, like maybe get a 99 or, you know, do an amazing quest, but honestly, there's not much good stuff that we can do right now. And I mean, achievement-wise, we can't finish any sets. As far as quests are concerned, where are quests in here? Here they are. I mean, we could do a few big quests, but I mean, they're nothing super amazing. Nothing that, like, I'm holding off on World Wakes until I do these quests, otherwise that would be kind of the logical one. So instead, we're going to do the first two parts of Recipe for Disaster, which are both really, really short, but I'm doing it because Recipe for Disaster was the 100th quest to come out. So it's a milestone of its own, so I will start it on my milestone. And the big thing is it'll give us a bank down here for when I go to Tears of Guthix, for me to withdraw my light source with, because it kind of annoys me not having that. So yeah, that's what we're doing now. That is not to say I haven't been hard at work on this account. Specifically, I've been working on fletching, and I will be getting fletching 99 soon. I want to say I will almost definitely have fletching 98 tomorrow. Probably. If not tomorrow, then the next day. And then after that, I will continue trucking on to 99 to get our first 99 this month. It will be amazing. And I'm not going to stop there. As part of this 300th episode extravaganza, I'm going to make some promises or vows or whatever you want to call them, which the first one is I am going to get at least one more 99 this year, which is 2017, in case you're watching this in the future. So, yeah, which skill it is not 100% decided yet, and it could be more than two, who knows. But in addition to that, let's say that by episode 400, I want to see just, like, a ridiculous level of progress on our skills. Like, maybe even, like, all 90 plus and mini 99s, if not, like, almost all. I doubt we'll have every single 99 just because, I don't know. It could happen, though. It could definitely happen. 100 episodes is a long time. That's probably going to take us, I don't know, probably 3/4 of a year, 2/3 of a year or something. So, you know, maybe next summer we'll be around episode 400, and who knows? Yeah, we could be max by then. It could definitely happen, but I want big things to happen. I want the 300s to be like the glory years of this series, even though it's not even going to take a year to do. Because, yeah. The other thing is, I don't know if I mentioned this, but I have kind of decided how to stabilize this series now. For a while, we had been doing, like, mini quests and every other day episodes and stuff, but what we're going to do is I will have an episode every Tuesday, every Thursday, and then either Saturday or Sunday, depending on just things. And that's how this series will go for the most part. Now, there might be certain exceptions. If, like, an amazing update happens on a Monday and I just have to release, well, I can release a day early. But that way, on Tuesday, you will pretty much always get to see that week's update. Whereas on Monday, you don't always get to because of bank holidays or late updates and me not having time. But it should mean that Tuesday will always include me knowing what that week's update is, for the most part. Then on the days where I don't have RuneScape 3, I will try to do old school RuneScape. I'm not promising like 3 old school RuneScapes a week, but I will try to do a minimum of 1 and preferably 2, I would say, if not 3. It's just, I don't know that there's as much to do in that because, I mean, you don't want to watch me skill in old school RuneScape, and other than that, there's quests and mini games and bosses, I guess. But, yeah, so I'll try to get more on top of old school RuneScape in the near future. I've been training on it occasionally, trying to get that up. And then, of course, there's also RuneScape Classic, which will also be squeezed in. Probably, I would try to put it on either the Saturday or Sunday, whichever day doesn't have RuneScape 3. But we'll see what happens there. It's not a high priority since it's just the quests and I have to train a lot. But that is kind of like the future of this channel, which is obviously the most exciting thing to talk about in episode 300, right? Like, that's what everyone wants to know, is exactly the plans and only the plans and not cool things. But the reason is that, you know, this quest isn't very hard. Alright, we need to talk to the cook. I know you've been very active around Lumbridge and Draenor. Perhaps I could reward you with some food? What? You know what? Sure, whatever. Give me some food. Okay. Hello, friend. How's the adventure going? Do you have any more quests for me? That last one of yours was so much fun. I was hoping you would. Ooh, dear. I might have, but it's all very embarrassing. Embarrassing? How do you mean? Well, you know how I told you that it was the Duke's birthday? Yep, that's why I had to go and collect you things to make a cake with, wasn't it? Yes, well, it isn't. I don't even know when his birthday is. I don't really care, to be honest. So you lied to me to get me to do you a favor? Fair enough, you're not the first, but why lie? You could have just asked me. I'd have been happy to help. I needed to test you and see if I could trust you. I'm in a terrible pickle, and I desperately need somebody trustworthy to help me out. So he trusts you more because you helped him for a good reason rather than just being helpful for no reason at all. Makes no sense. What seems to be the problem? Why? I hate when the dialogue is different. You need help again? Well, what seems to be the problem? Well, you're obviously trustworthy. I guess I could tell you. Please do. The suffering of others always seems to turn out very profitable for me. Well, it's like this. Did you ever hear of Franizard van Lumcook? Can't say I have. And with a name like that, I'm sure I would remember. Well, he was a great chef, and also my ancestor. 100 years ago, there was a very important meeting here in Lumbridge Castle, and he cooked a banquet for the meeting, which was so stupendously amazing that he was offered a job for life, along with all of his descendants. So you have your job because 100 years ago your ancestor was a very good cook? I don't see how that's much of a problem for you. In fact, I would say you are a very lucky man indeed. Frankly, I'd have fired you by now if you worked for me. Ooh, no, you don't understand. This big important secret meeting that Franizard cooked for is held here in Lumbridge Castle every 10 years, and tonight will be the 10th anniversary of it. Still not seeing the problem. Well, I've always felt like a failure as a cook, and that my job here is down to the skills of my ancestor. I want to prove to the world that I am a great cook too. But to do that, no, it just won't work. What won't? Come on, man, pull yourself together and speak to me. Well, I thought that I would recreate the meal Franizard cooked all those years ago, the one that impressed everybody so much. There's just this small problem, though. Let me take a wild guess. You have the recipe, but you don't have any of the ingredients, and obviously you can't just go and get them yourself. Yes, however did you know? Call it a hunch. Or like the plotline of 50 quests. Okay, tell me what you're after, and then I'll decide if I want to help you or not. Well, they are common enough ingredients, although I must admit the recipe I am following is very strange indeed. I will pay you up front for any expenses you may incur while obtaining them. And of course, you may keep the change for being so helpful to me. Please, can you help me? The feast is scheduled to start very soon, and I simply cannot leave. Yes. I would love to help you. What do I have to do? Well, I have an incredibly important banquet that I have to prepare for, and I am using an ancient cookbook to recreate the meal my famous ancestor made 100 years ago. Most of the ingredients I was able to obtain fairly easily, but there were some oddities that I have been unable to lay my hands on. Like what? I need the following ingredients as soon as possible. 1 eye of newt, a freshly made dirty blast, a rotten tomato, and a glass of green man's ale. I've given you 100 coins to cover any expenses you may incur. Feel free to keep the change. I'll go look for those for you then. Alright, so we have all the items. We have this fruit blast that we got a long time ago from a quest, I think. Was it Priest in Peril, maybe? I don't remember. Point is, I kept it in my bank all that time, and we finally get to use it. That looks disgusting, but it's what the cook asked for. Alright, now let's talk to him. Great, you're back! Did you bring the ingredients I asked for? Remember, I need an Eye of Newt, a glass of Green Man's Ale, a rotten tomato, and a dirty blast. You will be happy to know I have all of that with me. Hooray! We completed a quest. It was a very easy quest. You absolutely must go into the dining room just there and see the feast I have prepared. I simply won't take no for an answer. I can see it right here. I mean, you can get a real good look at it, too. Let's go glance at this feast. Ooh, it's so feasty. We got this meat with cheese, I guess. We got this bowl of grass. We got more meat. We got whatever those things are. The movement speed. We got this bowl of something else. And a log. A log. And these are really high quality bottles for how old this quest is, I must say. Anyway, though, that is enough of that. Let's go ahead and get in that door. For some reason, it's fading to black. Ooh, look at the feast. Welcome, gentlemen, to Lumbridge Castle. I welcome Osmond, spy master for the Mirror of Alcarid. I thank you for your hospitality. I welcome the chief guard of the White Wolf Mountain Dwarfs. The beer's good. I welcome Pirate Pete from Braindeath Island. Your rum's got no flavor. He's laughing. I welcome the chief of the Goblin Village. That me, give me chair. No, it me, chair mine. I welcome Scratch Uglogui of the Feltip Hills Ogres. Your ogres, they call me Bone Cruncher. I welcome my neighbor, Phileas the Lumbridge Sage. That's how you pronounce that. I didn't have far to travel, and I sit very awkwardly, just like everyone else, but even more so. From the town of Edgeville, I welcome Evil Dave. These secret meetings are so evil. A hearty welcome to Sir Amic Vars, leader of the White Knights. Do get a move on. And finally, I welcome the ruler of Apatol, a Woo-Woogie. I had to remember from Monkey Madness. A Woo-Woogie? Please sit down. Sit down. Jeez, he's violent. I think he's lost his amulet of Manspeak. Gypsy Eris seems to be late. Oh, what now? Excuse me while I deal with this. We should do something about that old man. Agreed. It'd be funny if random events were still a thing. No! He got Evil Bobbed, but you couldn't even see Evil Bob. Wow, another one! Ooh, nice food. You come here. Hello? Is you my dinner? No, I'm not. Aha, I'm back. Did we invite you? Ah, your chef did, and now I'll kill you. Mwahaha. Ah. Splat. That is one powerful wind, whatever. Wind attack, that is. Sorry I'm late. I remember you. Arg! Mwahaha. Tempest Cesset. Yay, all those things happened. Look at this. KaBob, you must help me defeat this evil. Alright, so there is the setup to the parts 2 through 10, I guess? Yeah. Oh, let's talk to the Gyspy? Yeah, sure. Gypsy. Hi. Hello there, adventurer. How can I assist you? Do we actually have to do any of this? What just happened? I do have a question, a very good question. Oh yes, what's that then? Just what in the flipping hippo is going on? Flipping hippo? Yes, you've never heard that phrase? No, I'm quite sure that I never have. Well, that's not the point. Please tell me what just happened. Certainly, that fellow over there in the chef's hat is called the Culinariromancer. Yeah, Culinariromancer. I for some reason I never actually tried to pronounce his name correctly before. 100 years ago, he threatened the secret council with death, but was foiled by the quick thinking of his assistant, who managed to trap him in another dimension. As a result of that action, the assistant was offered a job for life as head cook of Lumbridge, for himself and all his future descendants. Now, apparently, the current head cook of Lumbridge decided to recreate his ancestors' greatest achievement, not realizing that his achievement was not a meal, but a powerful food magic. And by recreating that spell, he has inadvertently freed the evil Culinariromancer, that is a hard word to say, at least when you're not used to it, from his prison to wreak havoc upon this world once more. Naturally, when I saw what was happening, I intervened with a simple Tempest Cesset spell so that we would have time to immunize the secret council from his attack, and so that we can defeat the Culinariromancer once and for all. What? You want me to explain it again? No. Yes, stopped time. The time bubble is only in this room. Everything outside of the room is normal. Inside this room, it's not. And the people are still outside even though they're inside. And stuff. But if you take too long, it will technically be terrible. And we have to save all of them. But you have already saved all of them because it would be hard to do an MMO where things didn't work like that. Each council member will have their own unique dish that will serve to counteract the Culinariromancer's spell. Inspect the one you wish to save, and I will offer any advice I have. Was there anything else you wanted to ask me about? No. That's all I wanted. Jeez. Yes, we'll save the entire universe. Sorry, I wasn't going to read all that. I want to look at all the disasters that have happened here. This guy, he's just drinking. He's fine. This guy fell asleep. These guys, they don't even know what's going on. He's been knocked out of his chair. He has dead eyes, but otherwise it's fine. He was jumping out of his chair backwards. It looks more like he was jumping into his chair, honestly. But I don't think he was. He's just having a laugh. He's having so much fun being blasted. And yeah, this guy is also having a lot of fun. So that is the status of the quest, which is that everyone is having a good time. I don't know why I had that on the whole time. I'm getting a thumbnail, okay, guys? Jeez. Get over it. I'm trying to be more serious with my thumbnails, but the problem is, with this quest, is that these guys will be gone once I save them. Which one of these am I actually meant to be saving? Neither of them were at the previous council meeting. The goblins get through leaders so fast I find it hard to keep track. I heard the last leader died during a game of Pin the Tail on the Basilisk. Well, no worries. I'm sure if you just find something that they'll both eat, then that should work. I hope. Remembering the last time I dealt with these two, that may be easier said than done. Well, you could try asking some of the other goblins in their village for ideas. You should be able to find it just to the north of Falador, unless they've decided the sky is the wrong color there or something. Alright, so yeah, we're heading up to Falador, because that's obviously where they came from. We kind of already knew that. I think technically that you can do this section even faster than the first section. You also don't have to do them in order, but we're doing them in order anyway. I won't do all of them in like 2 parts in one episode. It's just because these are really, really short, and I didn't want to do like a 3-minute quest for my 300th episode. That would just be a bit pathetic. But if there's 2 short parts, I don't remember how long any of the parts are. I know some are longer than others. But if there is 2 more short ones in a row, I will just do them together. Oh wait, I always forget that it's not over here now. It annoys me so much. Really annoying. They're camped out like 2 inches from the wall. Okay, anyway, we gotta find the chef guy. I don't know where he is though. We just go downstairs? Yeah, we do. I always liked the Too Many Cooks song. I don't even remember what it sounds like. Go away, human. Me's busy here. Busy doing what? Me's working on new way of cooking. Will be most famousest goblin cook ever. I need your help. Wartface and Bentnose have been trapped by a terrible curse. Oh, maybe that why Mudknuckles not been shouted at recently. Suppose me should help, but first Mudknuckles must finish experiment. Unfortunately, is missing one vital ingredient. What do you need? Maybe I can get it for you. It's called charcoal. Mudknuckles here you can get it from shops on Karamja, but the customs officers, they no like goblins anymore. Burnt trees, they good too, smash them up with hatchets, but Mudknuckles only knows of burnt trees in the wilderness, and Mudknuckles too afraid to go there. Okay, I'll see what I can do. We got the charcoal already. Go away, human, he's busy here, whatever. I've got the charcoal you were after. Really? Then no time to lose. Mudknuckles already have everything else, sulfur and stuff. Sulfur, must be moving. Follow me. Are you sure this is a good idea? Absolutely best idea Mudknuckles ever had. I'm really not convinced that. Did it shake like that? Oh noes! Run away! Boom. That'd be a good thumbnail too. What that noise? You just hear that? Now they're shaking too. Ah, that'd be Mudknuckles something or other, is what he said. Amazing how it missed me, but got everything else. Mudknuckles? Splat. It worked. It did? You, the human who helped me, Mudknuckles, is very grateful. Will be famous real soon now, is just collecting results, and so many results, on walls, on ceiling, everywhere. I thinking of calling it fast food because of how fast it goes from raw to burnt, see? I need your help. Yes, Mudknuckles very grateful. How can I help? Your leaders Wartface and Bentnose have been trapped by a terrible curse. Yes, we've already... Cooking and magic no mix. Tried that before. Mudknuckles had some very angry wizards at door after trying to burn staffs to cook on. I need to create a dish that both of the generals would eat to save them from the curse. Oh. What? It's impossible. Mudknuckles tried it before, but their requests, they make no sense. Why? What did they want? Well, Bentnose wanted fruit in the dish, but Warface only fruit he eat is sliced oranges. That doesn't sound too bad. Maybe, but Bentnose objects to the color. Anything else? Wartface, he wants some nice juicy maggots. Where can I get maggots? Humans use them all the time for fishing. Mudknuckles think this is a crazy waste of maggots, mind, but each to their own. Each to their own indeed, but what's the problem? Bentnose not like maggots, said they're too bland. Would only eat them if they spicier. Okay, is there anything other than orange slices and maggots? Bentnose asked for some bread in the mix. Let me guess, Wartface complained, right? Yep. Wartface think bread too country. He prefers slimier, soggier food like the maggots. So let me get this straight. I need orange slices which aren't orange, maggots that aren't bland, and bread which isn't crunchy? Yep, about sums it up. Bring 'em all to me and Mudknuckles will make suitable dish. Wonderful. Well, I guess I'll have to see what I can do. Luckily, we should have everything we need. There we go. That's some nice, gross oranges there. And fishing bait with spice. There we go. Oh, it doesn't even use up the spice. Very nice. Yep. Okay, we've already had this conversation. I've got the ingredients we need to make a meal for Wartface and Bentnose. Mudknuckles is confused. Ingredients make no sense, but give 'em here, and Mudknuckles make what you need. There you go, but don't go blaming Mudknuckles if it doesn't work. Yay, a gray mush. Awesome. Slop of compromise. Great, thanks. Alright, let's go finish this quest. Sub-quest, I guess, is the proper term for it. But it does give a quest point, so... that's a thing. Okay. It used to be that these were like really high priority quests because of the gloves, but not so much anymore. I think soon you're just going to be able to smith gauntlets, so yeah. Alright, so I guess we just use it on them. There we go, they're gone. Hooray! Get a little bit of experience. More treasure hunter keys. Oh, I missed the dialogue, whatever. I hate that so much. Alright, so now to look at the rewards properly. So yeah, when you do the first one, you get access to this awesome chest, which used to be a great place in general, but is still useful for going to Tears of Guthix because it's right here. So you teleport in, go down here, get your light source from here, and you're good. What else? But it does have other things. You know, you can buy food from it. It has some interesting things that might otherwise be a little hard to find. I wonder if you can sell stuff to it. Sell. Hey, look at that. I can sell it back for way less than what I paid for it. And you can also buy items. Now, these will get more and more. It's the gloves, obviously, that were the big thing. These items, though, they are a source of an invention thing. I forget what. Can we inspect it, please? Where is it? I'm not sure what... I always forget where this thing is, but I'm not sure what it gives you, but it's a thing. Yeah, culinary components. It's not a guaranteed chance, and this thing has a very high junk chance. So, yeah, not gonna get anything from it, but... Okay, we got it. Maybe it is guaranteed, I don't actually know. But I feel like it's not. Maybe it is, though. There was some reason, there was something you could buy from here. I don't know if it was those, or if it was the culinary components, but there was some component from some of these, or all of them, I don't know, that kind of seemed worth it. Why does that have a thing on it? 2 dignitaries. So wait, it's showing it to me and I can't even use it? Kind of weird. It's not showing me the next glove that I can't get. Wonder why it's doing that. Do they like rebalance it or something? Who knows? Well, anyway, that's that. I guess I'll go ahead and do this. Why not? It's a lot of stuff. We might get something good. I got the nimble legs earlier. By earlier, I mean yesterday. Which isn't bad, but no, we just got a ridiculous amount of bonus XP, which I'm going to toss into thieving, because I kind of want to get thieving 91 soon. It's one of my goals. Anyway, yeah, that is the 300th episode in the bag. 2 subquests in 1 episode. It's amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing progress. But yeah, so, ooh, they've got this all fancy. But yeah, so for the near future, we're going to be focusing on quests that don't have Dominion Tower bosses. There's a lot of quests we could do, though. Just so many. I'm actually kind of slightly worried that this would unlock like the recipe for disaster bosses just because I've done part of it, but I really don't think that's the case. We'll find out though. But yeah, like, you know, we'll probably do things like 1 piercing note so we can do the easy desert tasks. We'll probably do the feud. We'll probably do Ghost Ahoy most likely. Land of the Goblins for sure we'll do. Recruitment Drive we haven't done? Wow. Surprising that. What else? Taibo One-Eye Trio, yeah, we'll probably do that one. Tourist Trap, we'll do that one. We'll probably do Watchtower, even though it's really long. There's a quest I'm forgetting now. Well, we'll do Hand in the Sand, because I know it's needed for the Ardoin Cloak. Ghost Ahoy, I don't know if I mentioned that one. Fairy Tale 3 we'll probably do in the near future. Lightened Journey. You know, those are the quests you can expect to be done in the near future. I'll probably miss 1 or 2, but, you know, that's the plan, though. Kind of the things you would expect to see for the rest of the year in terms of quests. As far as non-quest stuff, who knows? You know, this month we actually have the Evil Dave quest coming out, so you'll probably see that one in all likelihood the week it comes out. We'll do it. Because we'll definitely have the requirements for it, I would think. It's a novice quest or whatever, so it shouldn't require anything we don't have. What else? Actually, you know, it just reminded me I haven't talked about this week's update, and it's still less than 30 minutes, right? So, I have 1 second. Nope, it's too late. Can't talk. Nah, but seriously, the combat skill pets are coming out, so that's interesting. Hopefully we will get a skill pet before the end of the year. I mean, I'd like to get the fletching one before 99, but, you know, my luck is not so great. And they're doing the Revolution Plus Plus upgrade, which I'm really looking forward to, because I do like me some AFK. And the Advanced Gold Accumulator, which we're not going to be able to get anytime soon, because it costs 1.5 million Dungeoneering tokens. But, yeah. They're, other than that, though, there's a Christmas warm-up event, apparently. Celebrating 10 years of the German servers. And, of course, Dimension of the Damned finale on the 18th, I want to say, which I will, of course, be doing. I probably expect to see that finale uploaded here on the 19th. And other than that, or maybe late on the 18th. Depends how big the file is, really, on how long it takes to upload. But I'm expecting it to be pretty big, because it's probably going to be, you know, at least 40 plus minutes. Maybe much longer, who knows. Yeah, and other than that, it's just ninja fixes. So, I mean, it's a good month, but it's not like an amazing month. Like, I'm used to the olden days when you would expect like 1 or 2 more updates on this list. But for how things have been this year, this is like amazing. We're getting a quest, we're getting, you know, a combat upgrade that's pretty good. We're getting skill pets that have been in production for a very, very long time, like amazingly long. But whatever. I do like how the combat pets are all very different. There's none of that, you know, having crafting, mining, and smithing all be almost the exact same thing. I do like that. It makes me hope I get some of them just because they are unique. Even if they're not like my favorite design. The construction is still probably my favorite. Anyway, yeah, I think that's enough. You know, happy 300 episodes, everybody. Hopefully you will stick around till we get to 400, where this account will be very different by then. And of course, you know, we'll be getting Fletching 99 very soon. Expect to see that within probably 2 episodes, I would say. Maybe. Maybe 3 episodes might be the case. But definitely by then. And yeah, other than that, I'll be trying to get all my skills up, you know, try to get 90 plus maybe for the year, maybe 2 or 3 99s, who knows. You know, the plans are open. I may have made certain promises, but we could go way beyond those promises if the situation allows it. Which I hope it does, because it'd be nice to get those things taken care of so we could focus. Maybe start learning to boss, because I'm a total boss noob. But anyway, that's enough, I think. This has gone on way long enough. This is like the talkiest episode in a while. And I don't know if that's the most interesting thing. But anyway, I will see you guys next time. Not sure what we'll be doing. It won't be a quest, that's for sure. But yeah, we'll find out. There's going to be an update, I suppose. And might have Revolution Plus Plus in it? I don't know. I can't remember what they've promised for this first one. There's so many updates we've been waiting so long for. Anyway, nope, that's enough. Enough talking. Bye, see you later. Yay!